Convert columns to string in Pandas. I have the following data frame from a SQL query. And I want to pivot it like this. But I want to make sure the 303 columns are casted as strings instead of integers so that I get this.
One way to convert to string is to use a type. However, perhaps you are looking for the to_JSON function, which will convert keys to valid JSON, and therefore your keys to strings. Note, you can pass in a buffer/file to save this too, along with some other options.
If you need to convert all columns to strings, you can simply use. This is useful if you need everything except a few columns to be string/objects, then go back and convert the other ones to whatever you need, integer in this case.
Pandas is greater than or equal to 1.0, it's time to stop using a type str. Prior to Pandas 1.0, well, 0.25 actually, this was the de facto way of declaring a series/column as a string. From Pandas 1.0 onwards, consider using string type instead. Here's why, as quoted by the docs. You can accidentally store a mixture of strings and non-strings in an object dtype array. It's better to have a dedicated dtype. Object dtype breaks dtype specific operations like dataframe.select_dtypes. There isn't a clear way to select just text while excluding non-text but still object dtype columns. When reading code, the contents of an object dtype array is less clear than string. See also the section on behavioral differences between string and object. Extension types, introduced in 0.24 and formalized in 1.0, are closer to Pandas than NumPy, which is good because NumPy types are not powerful enough. For example, NumPy does not have any way of representing missing data in integer data, since type nan equals float. But Pandas can using nullable integer columns. Why should I stop using it? Accidentally mixing dtypes. The first reason, as outlined in the docs, is that you can accidentally store non-text data in object columns. Challenging to differentiate strings and other Python objects. Another obvious example is that it's harder to distinguish between strings and objects. Objects are essentially the blanket type for any type that does not support vectorizable operations. Consider up to Pandas 0.25. There was virtually no way to distinguish that A and B do not have the same type of data. From Pandas 1.0, this becomes a lot simpler. Readability. This is self-explanatory. Smile. Okay, so should I stop using it right now? No. As of writing this answer, version 1.1, there are no performance benefits, but the docs expect future enhancements to significantly improve performance and reduce memory usage for string columns as opposed to objects. With that said, however, it's never too early to form good habits.
Here's the other one, particularly useful to convert the multiple columns to string instead of just single column.
If you want to say more, press on Hider subscribing.